Hey everyone, and welcome back. It is Binky here today with a lipstick swatch video. Yes, help my lips. It has been like in the 20s and even the teens here on the East Coast, and it is so cold, which it just does a number on any skin part, especially your lips this time of year. So this is going to be fun. Yeah, no pain, no gain, right? So this is going to be a fun video, but it's going to hurt me more than you. So yes, this is for a new product that was just recently released by Sephora's own brand, and it's a bunch of lipsticks, and it's called #Lipstories. Yes, can't make this stuff up. So it is a lipstick line with 40 different lipsticks, and I think these are limited edition, and they come in different types. So you'll have the matte, you'll have the metallic, and you'll have the cream, depending on what type of finish you like, and they come in a different array of colors. And what I like is that a lot of these aren't just your normal corals, pinks, and reds, though they're definitely in the collection, and I think take up the majority of the collection, but they also have brownish colors, they have berry colors, and they have a couple greens, a couple blues, and a silver, and like metallic gold. So how fun is that, you know? I'm going to give Sephora a big thumbs up on that. But there are 40 different colors. Now, I did not pick up all 40. I am only one woman with a budget, and I'm not a millionaire. So, but I still got quite a lot. You can see right here. They actually shipped it to me in this bag. Yeah, look at that. So the packaging is actually really cute, but here's the thing. It actually, because it's $8, it's not extraordinary packaging, nor do I expect it to be. But it really has like a certain theme to it. So like they'll break it on the website down into different sections depending if it's date night or if it's travel friendly. And of course you can wear these whenever the heck you feel like it. But they're breaking it down. So they're kind of their shtick a little bit is, well, this is for travel. So here's the Golden Gate Bridge, which is the shout out to my hometown. So of course I wore this the first day. I'm like, yeah, San Francisco. So fantastic. So you have the Golden Gate Bridge. So this is part of the travel section, #travel. And they're broken down, of course, into the different types. Like I said, date night, travel, I forget the other ones, and then the different finishes depending on what you're into. And they're just really fun because they're going outside of normal looks that they will go for with these unique colors in there. Now, I didn't get too many unique colors just because I don't tend to wear blue on my lips. If you do, you are freaking awesome, but it's just not a look that I go for, so I didn't necessarily want to spend too much money on the more unique colors. Because I do have the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, so if I need a blue I could go in there, but it's not something I'm going to grab. But that being said, I did grab the silver, I did grab a couple golds, and I did grab the green because it was this really light minty green and I just had to try it. So I do have that. I will be swatching it, but the packaging is just really cute. So what I like about these is the packaging. I actually really do. I know some people, I was reading online some early reviews because I was curious to see what other people were saying, and some of them were like, the packaging's not that great, and I'm like, I think it's really cute. Actually, I think they're really fantastic. It kind of changes depending on what the feel of the tube is. For the travel section, which I'm a big fan of, it's my hometown, San Francisco. Hello, Golden Gate Bridge, Bay Area, love you. Yep, so here we are, and this was actually one of my favorite colors. It's this beautiful, you see I've worn this a bit because I wanted to test them out first, but it's, it's a generous amount of lipstick. So it's not like you're getting a small amount. I think somebody online said these are tiny and it's not worth it. And I was like, no, these actually have exactly the same amount that most lipstick companies put in. I think what's throwing people off is that it is in smaller packaging. And I love this packaging. I think it's really creative. It's on cardboard tubes. So I'm just going to flat out say this. These are cardboard. And what they do is they put like a sticker on it with the different designs depending on which lipstick it is, and I'm okay with it because once you're done, you can recycle these because it's paper. So I actually, I almost said actually and absolutely, I created a new word. I love these, so that's not a problem for me. But this is plastic here. Okay, great. So you can recycle this. You can actually recycle these as well, but I'm going to be doing a video on that if you're big into that. But Yeah, so this is plastic, this is paper, but I still think it looks really classy. I really do. And what's interesting is that depending on the type that you get, if it's the metallic, the cream, or the matte, they put it on the side. Hashtag cream. Yeah, how cool is that? I was looking at that going, oh, does it say Sephora on it? And it does not say Sephora, it says cream, because this is a cream, and it's just great. And there's the packaging. I just think it's fantastic. I really do, and it's $8. Now this one's kind of bamboo or like reeds or something like that, and it is Lipstories, and it tells you this is the name Ouch. And I know which one this is. This is the fabulous green I was talking about. I know. When am I ever going to wear this? I don't know. So I was kind of just wanted to try this, and I spent $8 on it just because I got roped in by this amazing color. I'm never going to wear this. I know, but I absolutely was curious about it. But again, it puts, because it's a metal, it puts metal at the bottom there. So it's just so well done. And I'm really like, hats off to you, Sephora, for coming up with something very different. It is. These are really great. There's some really great new colors in there. But the packaging, it's really beautiful. Yes, it's not the most exquisite. It's kind of simple, but I like what they did. I really love this. It's just really great. So what I'm going to do before I go into the rest of the review is I'm going to swatch these. Oh, my poor lips, but this is the sacrifice we make. And so here we go. So there you have it, 14 swatches of the 40 colors. I'm just going to keep this one in place because it was the last one that I put on, and it's going to be messy to take off. But you can see there's a wide array of different colors of this collection, which is just really great. And there's a lot of like peach and pinks and purples and berries, along with blues and greens and silvers and golds and browns. And it's just a wonderful array. There's just something for everyone in this collection, and I love it. So you'll see I tended to stick a little bit more with the cool tones, and that's because I'm a cool tone girl, so that's why. That's just what tends to work a little bit best for me. But they definitely have warm as well, and that's what I love. Is like I said, it's just, these are going to suit fair skin, these are going to suit medium, these are going to suit deeper skin tones. This is going to suit everyone across the board. So you're going to be able to find a handful of ones that work for you. And again, the price is only $8. So that's just crazy. It really is. I love them. The thing is, what I will say is, because I've tried all three finishes, starting with the metallics do not build up as well, and you'll see that in the video, especially with the green and the silver and a couple of the bronze golds. They aren't quite as opaque as the other ones in the collection, so just know that going into it. To me, it wasn't a deal breaker. To some, it may be. You could definitely see it with the green and the silver. It just wasn't as opaque. That doesn't bug me, but some people, you know, they may be unhappy with it, especially because getting into the formula, sorry, it was on my lap. The formula is very moisturizing. So because of that, they do slip around a lot, especially the metallics and the creams. Now, this is a matte, and it still has a creamy consistency to it. So not quite as much as the metallics and the creams. So when they say cream, they mean it. So with the metallics, when you move them around, they aren't quite as opaque because of that, I think. And also there isn't necessarily as much pigment in them. Now, I still think they're gorgeous. It's not a deal breaker for me, but you are going to have to reapply them throughout the day. That's just kind of the way it is. With the creams, again, they're very moisturizing. So if you have dry lips at this time of year, you know, these may be for you actually. So you may want to pick up a few of those because they really are moisturizing. When I was wearing, I'm like, wow, quite impressive. Now the mattes are moisturizing as well. They aren't like some matte lipsticks that just completely dry out your lips. But here's the thing. They have a lot of transfer. So when they mention that these are matte finish, they're just saying they're matte finish, which doesn't mean that they're long wearing. So I think that may disappoint some. So now you know that it is a matte finish only. It's not matte long wearing. So you're going to have to reapply them throughout the day. I know I did with the one that I was wearing here. Let me see if I can find it. The shout out to my hometown here, San Francisco. So here you go. With this one, I love this color. It was one of my favorites, and I just had to try it on immediately. And you can see the finish is very matte, but it didn't, you know, you had to reapply it. I reapplied it within, like, I'd say, I'm trying to think, like a 10-hour day. I reapplied these probably like 4 or 5 times. So you're going to have to do that. It's not like a matte liquid lipstick that sticks on the lips. So you're going to have to reapply it, and there is quite a lot of transfer, you know, just so you know. This is a matte finish here right now, and I'll just show you here. And now take my handy dandy napkin. Transfer. So, you know, it's just the way it is. These were never meant to be long wearing. It's just the kind of finish that you like, and they are really moisturizing. So if you don't like, you like the look of matte lipsticks, but you don't like the feel, this brand may be for you because they really are quite moisturizing. Yeah, most definitely. And the thing is that what I will say is with the darker colors, which you can see, especially the berries, the last 5 or 6 that I swatched, they are really staining. So be prepared for that. So what I like about that though is, you know how some lipsticks will wear off and then it'll just be like this effect of just white on the inside of the lips. That doesn't happen with these because the darker colors do stain. So even when it wears away, it ends up being this really beautiful lighter color of the original color, and then you can just come back in and fill in the lines and you're good to go again. And that I actually like. But at the end of the night, when I tried to remove it, whew, it was staining. I mean, the lip color was there for way over 24 hours, so it's going to stick with you no matter what you do. I tried using makeup remover. I tried using like balms, oily balms. These suckers are going to stay on you for forever. But hey, you know what? In their own way, they're long wearing. So there you go. Just put a balm over it and you don't even need to put lipstick on the next day. So there you go. With the lighter colors, you know, that obviously wasn't the same problem. With the metallics, though, they did leave a lot of metal on the lips. And so even when I wiped it away, there was a lot of metal flecks everywhere, but that's pretty normal with metallics. So what I ended up doing was taking a balm and just letting it soak for a couple minutes and wiping it, and it came off for the most part, but it left a little around here and on the lips unless you really did quite a nice cleanup, which I tried to do, and it worked. You know, I really like these. I really do. I think for $8, these are really great quality, and like I said, you're going to get there's going to be several colors that you're going to love because they just have something for everyone. They took into consideration every single skin tone, you know, cool, warm, lighter tones to deeper tones, everything in between. I like that they put the different finishes because different people like different finishes. I like the fact that they're all very comfortable. Are they the most long wearing? No. I mean, like I said, you're going to have to reapply, but they're $8. And honestly, the darker colors do last a long time because they stay in your lips, but the lighter ones you are going to have to reapply more often. But hey, whatever. You know, I was definitely okay with it. I love the variety. I love them. Now, the scent. What I will say, it's interesting because they all have the same kind of scent to them. And it's interesting. It's almost like this light berry, but to be honest with you, if you smell it, it's supposed to be like this light kind of berry scent, but you can definitely smell the wax in these. I don't know if it's wax, but whatever it is that makes the foundation of this lipstick, you can definitely smell that. So it's almost like this waxy smell to it. Yeah. So if you're looking for a really like vanilla, you know, or like a Bite Beauty, really beautiful scent, that's not these. You know, these are budget, so they're not putting a lot of fragrance into these, and they do have a very waxy kind of smell to them. So you can't really tell when you're wearing it on the lips, to be honest with you. And some of them have that smell a little bit more than other ones. And what I'm finding is that actually the lighter ones, the lighter colors, that's why I'm digging in here, I'm trying to find them, don't tend to have the smell quite as much. Yeah, it's a little bit more fruity smelling with the lighter ones, but the darker you go, the waxier the smell is. Now, I will say once it's on the lips, I do not smell it, so it didn't bug me, but if you're going to be snorting your lipstick, yeah, you're going to smell it. But if you're just wearing it like you normally do, you're really not going to be able to tell, but it isn't necessarily the most beautiful scent. But again, $8. Now, these are made in Italy. I know some people, you know, it does matter. For me, I tend to avoid things that are made in China. That's just me. It doesn't mean that I don't have some. I definitely do, but I don't tend to prefer that. And these are actually made in Italy, so CC. You know, that's pretty nice. All of a sudden, when you make it in Italy, like everything's classy. It could be a total tacky like onesie and like the most horrific one, or you know, whatever, and all of a sudden it's made in Italy. It's like, well, it's all right, it's pretty classy. So yeah, these are made in Italy. Yeah, you can tell your friends. And it was only $8. So, but yes, I'm giving these a huge thumbs up. If I could own the whole collection, I would, but that's a lot of money because there's 40 of them, and some of the colors wouldn't work well on me. You know, again, there's a black, there's a white, there's blues, there's like real purples, greens, blues, and that's what I love. You know, some of Sephora's lipsticks in the past I haven't been a big fan of, but these are a huge thumbs up. I think they're only limited edition. I'll put it to the side. I hope not, because these would do really well for Sephora, and I'm really happy that Sephora's been really putting out some great products this year, along with their Sephora Pro palettes, and now these. Sephora, I hardly know you, but I'm glad I do. So yes, that is my review slash swatches for today on the hashtag Lipstories from Sephora. Let me know if you picked up any of these and what you think, and if you're planning on picking up any and which ones interest you the most. So until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye.